Okay, greetings one more time, everyone. This last introduction to freshman comp video is just going to go into a little bit more detail on D2L. I'll make sure you understand how to post on the discussion board and how to reply to a thread, and I'll also walk through how to submit an assignment in the assignment folder. If you already know how to do those things, you can probably skip this video. But if you don't know or just need a refresher, then carry on, because here we go. Okay, so I'm going to start in content, just like I always do. And when I get there, know that the very first discussion board that you have to complete this week is the introduction board. And this is the class introduction. This is the big one where we introduce ourselves to everyone in the class. So you can see here are the directions here. So we're going to build a community and we're going to answer all these questions. It also again tells you don't forget how to add your picture to D2L so we can see your face. So all you do here is you click start a new thread, and once you do that you have a title. So here I'm going to write Jan's intro, right? And then I'm going to click down here and I'm going to type in my post. So I'm going to start answering the questions and I'll just type that in here. When I'm done, I click post. Okay, later on when we are in discussion boards and we're adding attachments, because we will be doing that when we do peer editing, you just click on add an attachment and then you can upload the attachment from your computer. Okay, and then if you choose existing, know that you can access your OneDrive files there. So if you're using Office 365, which I uploaded some of Normandale's videos and handouts for that. So if you're going to use OneDrive, this is how you access it. But you only need to worry about the attachment section later when we get to peer editing. But other than that, once you type in your introduction, you would click post. Now I'm going to click cancel here because I don't want to post that right now. Although I guess if I'm going to show you how to reply, maybe I should. So if we have Jan's intro, and I'm just going to put test here so that I can post it. Now, once it's posted, when you go into the discussion board, you're just going to click on my intro. And obviously it will say more than test later on. And then you'll just click reply to the thread. Here's where you can reply. Right? I'm just going to put hi. Obviously, you'll do way better than that when you reply to my post. And know that, again, college level engagement is very important in our replies. We never have one or two sentences. We want to make sure that when we're replying to our peers, that we're really taking into consideration the things that they said, and we reflect that in our reply. And so then you're just going to click post once you're done. Okay? And so that is how you use the discussion board. The next thing that I want to show you is how to submit an assignment in, actually, I'm going to go back here, because I'm going to show you everything through content because it just makes it easier. One of the things, before I go any further, this is still in that Introduction to Freshman Composition folder where you found the videos. I'll put this part 3.1 right here. And then know that here are the Normandale made resources that I gave you. This D2L orientation video will walk you through a very basic look at D2L. So if you've never been a student at Normandale before, you've never used D2L, it might be a good idea to look at that and see if you can learn anything there. Now, if you're going to use Office 365, this tells you how to log in. And then this tells you how to link your Office 365 into D2L. So those are really good resources if you need them. All right, so remember that these are all the different folders for the first week. So I'm going to go down to the informal writing because that is the assignment you have to do. So I'm going to click on it, and that will take me to the assignment folder. You can see that the instructions are still there, right? And so you're going to want to type your reflection in Microsoft Word, or make sure that you're using some kind of word processor that can be converted to a PDF. I need to see things in Word or on a PDF. Otherwise, I can't open it. So just make sure that you're using Word. And again, you get that free with your Office 365. So make sure you use it. And if you're scared and you want to use Google or whatever, you just need to make sure that it's either a PDF or it's in Word. Now, once you get here and you've typed your response in Microsoft Word, ideally through Office 365, then you're going to click upload, and then that way you can just pick your file, right, from whatever you whatever you named it. Okay, so that's how you upload it. And then otherwise you can choose existing now, and then that's how you get to your OneDrive files. Okay, and you can see here I should be logged into Office 365, and so it's going to take a minute, but it can load all my Office 365 files, and then I can just choose from the list and it'll just scoot it over. I'm just going to click cancel because that was still thinking. All right, and then once you do that, you're going to click post. So once you upload it, let's just say I'm going to pick something. Let me see here. There's a course schedule, right? I'm just going to click that, right? And once I do that, then I can click submit. Now, here, if you have anything you need me to know, you can type some comments and I'll see those. Other than that, just click submit. Now, I'm going to X out of that because I don't actually want to submit there, but that's how you do that. Okay, I think at this point you should have enough information on D2L to be fairly dangerous in here, which is good. So I would suggest just clicking around, making sure you understand what you're doing. Know that under assessments, assignments is there. Also, your grades are there. Now, I don't have any quizzes in this course, so we won't be using that. But you'll basically use assignments and you'll use grades. Under communications, one of the things that's really nice is that there is a class list here. So when you click on that, you can see everyone that's in our course. And some people already have their pictures there. Yay! And so there's me. You can see I'm online because there's a green dot by my name. If you ever want to email me, you can just click my name and click email, and that way you can get in touch with me. Okay, another thing that's good in here, you can also get to the discussion boards this way, but the thing that's going to be hard about this is that every single discussion board that we have is here. So for the entire semester, which might feel overwhelming, so just know that you probably don't want to look at those right now. I do want to highlight a couple, and I will move these to the top so that they're the first thing you see once you go there. But one of the things I do have is there is a question discussion board for you. So if you have questions for me, you can absolutely come in here and ask questions. Sometimes your classmates can be really good resources, so you can always ask questions of your classmates. And then last semester, I had some students that were really prolific writers, and they wanted to share things that they were writing here. So there's a place to share our writing, and there's also a place if you're reading a really good book or listening to a great podcast or music and you want to tell us about it, you can do that here. So those are just called fun forums. So these two forums I'll move to the top of the list. That way you can easily find them. But if you ever have any questions, just let me know. You can let me know here or you can email me. Okay, under materials, you'll most often go to content because again, that's another way, that's just another button that's kind of redundant from this button. But in general, they both get you back to this table of contents. And again, we're in week 1, and so that's everything here is for week 1. All right, hopefully that was enough help with D2L. Again, I would say be brave, click around. Nothing you can do in there can screw it up. I can screw it up pretty badly, but you can't. So just don't be afraid of it and just make sure you let me know if you have any questions. All right, hopefully that was helpful. Let me know what you need and have a great week.